Die
Okay.
Spuren führen nach Westen, Partner.
Oh, okay. Whatever audio device you designate.
Yeah. Alright, hopefully people can hear me now. So I just had a...
Chat.
I think I'm hearing
Yeah.
it now.
Alright.
Chat, let us know. Hopefully. Anyway.
Alright,
Yeah. So we're gonna try and do some get Osprey going on some Iceborne tonight.
Die Spuren führen nach Westen,
Yeah.
Partner.
I'll have to recreate the
Woo.
lobby because for some reason it disconnected.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But for now I'm in a
Ich frage mich, ob die nächste
thing that
Untersuchung
they're not
auch so lang
allowing me
wird.
to multiplayer anyways, so...
Ich habe vor, noch mindestens ein
Oh,
weiteres
in the
Jahr hier zu bleiben.
in the beginning of Iceborne, you probably have some cutscenes you gotta do.
Finden alle
Yeah, I
10
have
Jahre
to
statt, richtig?
track down the Legiana.
Wir können unsere
Uh-huh.
Untersuchung nicht als
Yep.
abgeschlossen bezeichnen,
So you might,
wenn wir nicht bleiben und uns davon
Yeah,
überzeugen.
you might.
Bin ziemlich sicher, dass
Yeah,
die
you might
erste
need to do it
Flotte
either on your
aufzunehmen.
own, or we'll have that thing where we jump in part of the way through, and only after the cutscenes are all done. But we'll see what happens with that.
Thanks for letting us know, chat. If the quality or anything else drops,
Auch keine
feel free to
Abnahme.
sing out about it. Also, that was everyone in chat doing. Let us
Yeah,
know
sing
in
out,
the
chat.
Chat/comments.
What's life like for you guys on the outside? I'm covering for my boss this week, and so like every day is going to be a super long day
Scheint, als
this
gehen wir
week,
in
and
die
I am
richtige Richtung.
just thrilled.
Cheryl Cameron's actually not on tonight. It's just us.
Yeah, Cameron is MIA. I think he's actually got a work project as well this week, and he is
Außerdem braucht es Zeit,
kind of gonna live in a cot underneath his desk
Das ist ein
at
Grund,
work, as
warum
far
ich
as
ursprünglich
far
in die
as I've
neue
been
Welt kommen
told.
wollte.
Oof.
Yeah,
Hopefully
Die
I'm a
Spuren
little
führen
less
nach
quiet
Westen,
now.
Partner.
hopefully, we'll see. Because I think you're loud and obnoxious, so
Well, screw you too.
Oh, das erinnert mich an was.
You do
Du hast
realize
mir
this
nie
means
erzählt,
extra
was dein
roasting
Grund
on
gewesen
Elden Ring,
ist.
right?
Oh, do it,
Moment,
do it.
wir sind wohl fast da.
It'll only make me more powerful.
Ich muss warten.
What else are
I'll have
friends
extra. Yeah, exactly. I feel like all the roasting just incites super dumb luck whenever I'm fighting something. Although I'll say this, I was playing some Elden Ring last night, and
Hier sind Legianer-Spuren.
there were like 3 bosses I had access to. I had beaten like everything and everyone up until the bosses, but all 3 of them were bosses that I wasn't supposed to be fighting yet. So, but I was determined to fight one of them, any one of them. So like I spent the last 2 days just bouncing around between these 3 boss fights, all of which would just whoop my ass the entire time. And I'm like, just let me win one. Come on.
Yeah, it's an all or nothing thing for me. I found I'm at
God.
Radon's doorstep. I still haven't seen him, but the last few sessions has been like, oh, I either kill 3 bosses in a row or I try to do 3, and I eventually
Yeah.
like do 1 and then quit.
That's a good fight. Don's a good fight.
Ist es nicht?
At least I thought so. But then again, I didn't ever play the original, like, non-nerfed version. So, I don't know. I thought it was a really cool idea.
I've heard bits and pieces, but I have yet to see him, which is cool because I haven't been like avoiding spoilers or anything. I just haven't actually engaged with
Okay,
the content that shows.
he is 95% absolutely badass. There's one aspect, more like one accessory about him that looks absolutely hilarious and comical.
That sounds like a Souls game.
Yeah, like it's oh
I've been
good
doing
one.
a lot
Yes,
of side content.
I did get my vengeance in the dungeon out in Radon's area, with the putrid route. I finally did that yesterday, and you'll be happy to know that I did a respec, and now I am playing around with Faith this time.
Nice.
So so I'm learning that now too. All right, online session. I'm gonna go join you guys.
I have to recreate it after this cutscene.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right.
I will be right back.
Okay. Quit. See if we care. Move on. We don't need you. We don't need him. All right, I'm gonna do these nether chain blade things. Doesn't look badass. Yeah, Good Wolf. I know. Faith has been interesting. I'm switching off between my big dumb sword and I'm using the twin blade sword now. And I've been playing around with different power-ups. So I have things that you enchant your blade with is kind of like my focus right now. So I've got something for holy damage, which turns it into a yellow lightsaber, and then lightning damage, which turns it into a different yellow lightsaber, and then I have a I think I have the blood flame or something, which turns it into a red double-edged lightsaber, and it inflicts bleed damage after a while. So that's been pretty cool. I just kind of switch off based on what I need, and then I have a black fire one that once you hit them, it starts building up a dot, and so that's cool to watch the numbers continuously go down as I'm hitting them. So that's a lot of fun.
So I'm not gonna lie, Faith early game is kind of frustrating.
Yeah, I mean I can imagine that. There's not a lot of good Faith stuff in the very beginning, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing is I was way past Renala and I was like, I'm just gonna respec in Faith to see what happens. I got a couple other larval tiers, so I can probably switch off again if I want to go back to intelligence. But I'm just gonna mess around with this and see how it goes. So far, it's pretty fun.
Hey, Rosa. All I know is we lost. I forget his last name starts with a U. That's the only thing I know about that so far.
I have not paid attention to football at all so far.
Yeah, I've pretty much watched for the Super Bowl, and now it's back to John Boys and the Sons. Yeah, Alucard, OG Castlevania. I need to get back to that. I was booking it through the first one for a little while, and then I put it down.
When you say OG Castlevanias, do you mean 1 through 3, or do you count like Super Castlevania 4? Or
I think in the U.S. it's 1, 2, and 4. I guess 3 maybe. It depends on what you have access to. Because there's a lot of remakes and ports or whatever of Castlevania games, but I think it's 1, 2, and 4. I don't know. I forget what the name is for 3 in English, because it came out, like actual 3, like the one with Trevor, I think, comes out later than 4, but I don't remember.
Master rank has been unlocked.
All right. Hell yeah.
So now I can go turn this back into an online session.
Sure. Sounds good.
I'm guessing it was just something weird with the storm outside.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. Ooh. So, Good Wolf, I've got a couple of I don't have a couple of dragon spells, but I have found the one island with the dragon communion on it, and then I found the one over in Caelid as well. So yeah, I did that, and then I messed around in Nokron a little bit, but mostly I just ran my horse off the edge of that super long aqueduct thing and found a dragonkin fighter thing, like monster at the end of it. But I don't think it actually did anything. Like, it was just kind of a tucked away secret, but it didn't advance the plot or anything like we were doing the other night. It's just kind of a, hey, did you know this was over here kind of thing.
You're talking about the Ainsel River? You're talking about?
No, not the Ainsel, the Siofra River, but I was doing a Nokron quest last stream, and that's where we ended it. But there's a super long stretch of highway that breaks off at the very end. But it turns out if you place your horse just right, you can jump onto a pillar that is just high enough not to kill you and your horse, and then from there you can jump down a couple more times, and then there's a whole secret area with a bunch of like crystal spearmen there, the really slow-moving guys, and then there's this dragonkin warrior giant thing hanging out in the field, just waiting to be woken up. So I fought him with my horse this time instead of my wolves, and it went a lot easier.
The way I
Siofra, I think I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
All
right.
The way I first took out that Guardian that's at the very beginning of the game, that's kind of the, hey, you're not going to be able to take on everything.
Mm-hmm.
I used my horse and my wolves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I had to do too, and I still fucked up a bunch of times.
I had to stop fighting on horseback because I started fighting one of the Knight Rider dudes. Because the first one I killed, I got the flail, which was awesome. It's a great weapon if you're a Dex character. The second time I fought him, I just kept fucking missing everything, and eventually I was like, all right, screw this. I'm gonna get off and use my scythe, and then I beat him in like a third of the time it took me to die to him. Like
I hate those Knight Riders.
I want to like horseback combat, but Ian can probably speak to this more. But I don't know. I'm trying to grok with it, but some of these enemies, it's so annoying. It's not worth the time it takes to joust with him when you could just wait for him to come by you and.
I guess it depends on what your fighting style is, what your preference is. I actually felt it was a lot of fun, but it's tough because you have to, it's a mental switch because you can't dodge roll out of it. You have to learn how to speed away and like it changes your timing completely.
Yeah, I think I have an easier time on horseback against like the giants, like hitting them in the legs and stuff. I like that a lot. I think the snow speeder stuff I'm better at. It's the actual jousting stuff. Like I'm trying to aim for the people on the horse, not the horse itself. But every weapon's moveset on the horse aims for like the ankles. So there's no way to do it unless you're doing bow and arrow and you're manually trying to hit them.
Well, and with
that's just something I've forgotten about.
Even with spells, a lot of times it will somehow start targeting the horse instead, and I'm like, that doesn't work for the Knight Riders because they'll just summon a new one. Also, hey, Boom Headshot.
Right.
I don't know what we're hunting.
Boom Headshot. What's going on?
I just got into Iceborne.
Yeah, Headshot. The general gist of tonight is we're gonna help Osprey with getting into Iceborne. So we're gonna see what we can do to get as deep into the story as we can, because then Osprey's gonna have to go offline for a while after a couple days.
I think the first might be Bayo, if I remember correctly.
Ooh. Yeah, it might.
I could be wrong, but that sounds correct.
Yeah, it'll either be Bayo. Cutscene Hunter World Iceborne. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Especially in the beginning, it's real heavy on it. Let's see. Yeah, I do think there's like a diminishing returns on cutscenes in this particular game. It starts out really heavy whenever you start like a new, like either DLC or the main game, and then it starts stretching out further and further apart. Okay, so no,
my
this is definitely
poor
not.
Palico and ships.
Yeah, probably Beatotus or Banbaro will probably be the first two things that we fight tonight. I haven't fought Beatotus in forever.
I remember the first few hours of this was tough. Just because Bayo was really hard to get away from, even as dual blades.
Is the ship sideways? I don't know. I can't see it, unfortunately.
So the ship,
I remember the cutscene,
they had to readjust it, and they kind of made it a little more vertical after how it crashed the first time. Yeah, Cheryl, it is a few too many cutscenes for just getting started. I am glad I wore warm clothes, it looks like, though.
Yeah. Black Knight. Okay, Black Knight knows what's up. We're gonna do Beatotus, then Banbaro. Okay.
That's right, yeah.
I don't recognize either of those names, so this is going to be exciting.
Oh, both
cool.
of them.
I haven't done a lot of Banbaro since I started Iceborne.
Yeah,
actually.
I haven't fought either of those guys in a long time. It's always been like, once you get to the end game, it's like Elder Dragons forever, apparently.
Yeah.
But I guess that's my own doing, since like all I do is go around helping SOSs. Whenever I play.
Shell's got a good point. Bayo has some really good starting gear for Master Rank. I like Bayo. I actually use Bayo hatchets, the ice dual blades. Those are really, really good if you want like ice elemental weapons. Bayo has a lot of it, and it's really good.
Yeah, you will have fought a archetype of Bayo before in a monster you fought previously, but with a kind of a different skill set, slightly different skill set, or not skill set, move set. Sorry.
Oh, they gave me a new layered armor.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like the layered version of your warm gear.
It's the dire wolf.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
It's your super cold weather gear.
But my stuff was super cold weather deer. Well, this stuff's pretty cool too, so.
Oh yeah, Viper Kadachi is probably
Farm
my
the fish. Yeah.
most favorite poison monster because it's the most accessible one.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking the other day they should do a Monster Hunter style game, but in like the Horizon Zero Dawn universe.
Ooh, that would be
So you
interesting.
could like fight, yeah, and like use like viruses to try and like take them down.
So, one of the most ridiculous things ever. I've played this game. I've beaten this game, and I don't ever remember this. But there's a Metal Gear Solid game that has a Rathalos in it.
Huh.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's Peace Walker.
So.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
like
sure
a it's like
Peace
a.
Walker.
So
I've seen
Black-
video of this like recently.
Mhm.
Black Knight, Nate and Tom will be joining me once I get out of the cutscenes.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Once we're actually fit for public
Ooh.
consumption, we will be joining. We're actually in Osprey's like instance of like the room, like the community
Oh,
room.
yeah, I did.
But we are currently unable to join any quests right now.
Yeah.
Cheryl, are you not a
Because
fan
plot.
of the handler? We've talked about that before, right? Isn't
Okay.
Oh, there's a
someone
lot
on
of
here
hate
doesn't
for the
like it?
handler.
I don't really.
Now,
I
let's
actually-
clarify:
fine.
is it the hate for the handler as a person, or a hate for the handler's forced choice of attire
True.
due to programmers being who and what they are?
I mean, I oddly enough, I kind
Hi,
of liked
Cameron.
the bee outfit a little bit.
The
Like,
outfit's cool. I forget what one of them was.
Cameron's in the chat, sharing some wisdom from the great and courageous Cardi B here. Okay.
I haven't
what
fought
are
that
we-
Elden Ring boss before.
where'd she go?
Cardi
Um,
Beototis.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yikes.
in preparation for the semi-unexpected move up of the move, I have downloaded every game onto my Switch that I think I might want to play in the interim.
Good idea. All right, Cheryl says, I like her. I think she gets hate mostly misguidedly because there are too many cutscenes and she stars in them. That's fair. And then a lot of times I for some reason, especially in the very beginning, I kept hearing a lot of people are like, she doesn't actually do anything. And I was like, that's not true. Are you expecting her to hunt with you? That's not her job. Her job is support. Her job is intel. Her job is to assign you stuff.
Yeah, she's also really smart. She's a little
Yeah, that's true.
reckless, but that's more of a
And she's a
wisdom
foodie.
thing.
She's a really good cook. Like,
I think
that's-
part of the problem is that most Monster Hunter story, especially in World, is just kind of all token gesture. So like whatever sentiment that she does have from players, a lot of it is just because, you know, her expressions and her actual personality are well written, but yeah, like the smart like sciencey stuff is really cool, but the story does not really serve well to actually make her like feel like a well utilized character. There's always a quest handler. There's always, it's kind of like they say like a BioShock thing where there's always a lighthouse or a man or whatever. It's like the same structure with Monster Hunter. There's always going to be a guild with a quest handler, and that quest handler
guild
really
farm,
only
yeah.
serves. Yeah, same thing in Rise. The twins are kind of the same thing.
Not
But I
another
do think that like
fish.
this one is, they tried harder to actually like give her more personality, which is cool. I think it's a worthy attempt.
I admire the change in direction.
Yeah, Black Knight 4 had a really good story. I liked the virus stuff. I liked even like the MacGuffin like dagger or the shard was really cool looking. I liked the more like Cowboy Bebop style approach to that one. That was really cool.
Of course, it's a
And then-
fish. I hate the fish.
Fish. All right, let's see. Can we join yet? I
Oh.
don't know if we can join yet. Nope. Can't join yet. That's okay.
I'm
Ugh,
pressing the
okay,
wrong
so-
buttons.
Uh-oh. You got Elden Ring control bleed?
Yep.
That's definitely what happened to me last night. Yeah, I agree, Boomhatch. I think they balanced it a little bit better in Rise. I don't know. World still feels better to me in terms of gameplay, but I think that's just because I've made it through the master ranks, and now I'm comfortable, and I have builds that I like and that are balanced the way that I want them to be balanced. Whereas in Rise, I'm still lacking a bunch of different things that I would normally have in a completed game for some reason. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just the RNG didn't really go in my favor with some of the decorations, but I just feel like I can't spec some of my stuff the way I want it to be, and I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah. I think Worlds has the best vessel for storytelling, because I think the more, I hate to say like Western style, but that the cinematic works more. Like, for as much as I do skip through some of the story stuff in this still, I understand it better, whereas in Rise, like, I have basically not a clue what's going on besides the fact that Magnum Olive is responsible for stuff, and then the flagship monster. I mean, the Monster Hunter games are just like any other like MMO or like service game where the story eventually will become like secondary, but if people are playing it for the story, I don't know how good Monster Hunter compares to the games that do it like in a super convincing kind of way.
I'm hoping. Anyone excited about Radiant Citadel? Radiant Citadel is a D&D thing that's coming out. If not, just came out. I'm not sure which. But it's basically their gesture towards Planescape, I think. Not Spelljammer, but Planescape.
Oh, good. Finally, I actually need some of that shit right now for my own stuff.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of good third edition content to go through that's not like locked behind some book paywall right now. And unfortunately, even then, a lot of that is very specific to the setting. There's always so much new D&D stuff.
Bad. Yeah. I'm waiting for a Spelljammer. That'd be kind of fun. I'd love to do that.
My plan is to put a lot of like Spelljammer and Planescape stuff, like take snippets of it and put it into my campaign, like have airships, have people that show up from those settings that don't know what's going on, and so they're all trying to figure it out. Which is, I like the idea of throwing that all together. I like that Spelljammer sets that up that way too. Like, it's meant to be a Star Trek style, like you go to different worlds and different worlds don't understand each other that well, so you gotta kind of bridge that gap.
I did not expect them to make me hunt this first one solo.
It's just so you get the feel for the new difficulty level, because you are like, it's an entire tier above what you're used to.
Yeah, I've nearly bit the dust once or twice.
Yeah, and that's just how it's going to be for a bit. I mean, obviously, when we are able to help you, it'll be a little easier because we can pull the aggro off of you. But yeah, it's just going to take some time. Every gear shift between low to high and high to master or G, it's always rough.
Yeah, I did the first few quests solo, and those were extraneously tough. But
do you think that was real, or do you think that was fake? I don't know. I haven't actually watched the whole thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Tom. I was just reading Headshot and I couldn't help but react.
Oh no, you're good.
So,
I have not been able to pay attention to chat.
That's all right. You do your thing. That's what we're here for.
The first time you fight the first Iceborne monster, like, it's meant to be like long and drawn out.
Yeah, Cheryl. Well, that's because okay. Yes, Cameron has a right to say that he was annoyed, but he was also forcing himself to play a weapon he hates, and he was bitching about it the whole time. Anyway. Yes, Cheryl, this is your first, this is the first Monster Hunter Master rank. But so far, Osprey hasn't died yet, right? I haven't.
Yep.
I'm assuming you haven't yet.
I haven't carded yet.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Actually, I'm on Restream. I should go check.
Yeah. Cheryl, D&D. Let's see. We had to skip recording Mercenaries this past weekend. Hannah and Cameron were on a trip to Colorado, and I'm assuming it went well because they're still alive and they're still together and they're still talking to their family. So I assume it all went well. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Van Burrow just showed up.
Yeah, Van Burrow. What's up, my chargy little brosif? Anyway, but D&D, I think, Tom, you've been working on your open world thing, right?
Yeah, it's actually my plan for this week because I potentially have a session coming up this coming Saturday, and I have not looked at that stuff in like 2 months.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta put together some quick little. It's mostly side content, some bounties and stuff. I have a I bought a like little booklet, I guess, from a person who does like D&D stuff on Instagram, and it's like a bunch of pre-made like custom like herbs and plants that your players can find. And they can all be brewed at different effects. So like one is like, you know, an explosive potion, one makes alchemist's fire, one is like a plant that only grows in like dank dark caves, that if you brew in one manner you get a potion of invisibility. You brew in like another manner, it makes like a darkness like throwable item.
Ooh, that's cool.
So I'm trying to make like mini quests out of those too. So it's not just, you know, go to this tile, make a cultivation check, and then you're good. I'm trying to add some more content to that. So that's kind of what I'm working on at the moment. I'm just adding more side quests and bounties. The only other quests I have right now is I have a satire of a World of Warcraft quest where I'm going to make them collect like 20 elf pelts. And then the other one is part of like the weird content I'm trying to do, which is like there's a fountain in the middle of the plains, so think like the middle of Australia. There's just this fountain. It's not like surrounded by a ruined town, it's just by itself, and it's a fountain to one of the gods, I think from the Dragonlance setting. So I'm trying to start to introduce the idea that there is just like stuff that is sort of like forcibly like injected into this world because it popped up there because of, you know, bad teleportation magic or just bad summoning. So like there's gonna be like the kind of like if you played Baldur's Gate 3, there'll be like crashed ruins of like a Illithid ship at one point. I'm trying to work in some Ravnica stuff that won't immediately destroy everything, and then I have an airship thing planned at some point, so it's gonna go like Final Fantasy, whichever one has airships, because like half of them have airships.
Every one of them except for one.
I might be thinking of the one from 4 or from 7 has one, right?
7 has one.
Yeah.
6 has one. 4
I'm
has
thinking of the
one.
first mode 7 one, because I watched a ton of the.
That's probably 4.
I think it's 4. Yeah.
I think it's 4.
But yeah,
YouTube, what's up, man?
I got stuff in the pipes. I'm just trying to manage it in a way where instead of doing a little bit and doing nothing in a bunch of places, I'm trying to get some solid content down.
And then I am toying with a concept for a possible campaign I think would be kind of fun. But we will see. I guess the only thing I really want to like reveal now is that I've been watching a lot of like lore and stuff behind Metal Gear, and I like the idea of like creating a player-based Foxhound unit with code names that are like the whole point is I want to be the specialized person for this, that, or the other.
So is this like a heist thing, or is this more of like a?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's like I want to send it like on missions. Like basically, it's almost a West Marches thing. Like you create your specialized agent character, and then you know, depending on what the thing is, like what the mission is, you can jump in or out for the mission, and then. But I kind of want it to be on the higher end of leveling because so many games take forever to get that, and I kind of want it to like get to the interesting stuff first. I don't know. I'm really playing around with the idea. It's literally just like been a week or two in my head, just like, what do I want to do with that? What's that gonna look like?
Can this fish just go down already?
Yeah.
Cheryl says that sounds familiar. I think.
I might have mentioned it, yeah, once before. It just popped back in my head. I'm like, you have not done anything with this idea. What are you gonna do with this idea?
Oh, Ratha. What did y'all hunt in GU? I think I saw the posts, but I was not able to play. I was in Chicago for the weekend.
Oh yeah, you were. That's right. I saw some Like, you got a habit of just running off somewhere and not letting your family know where the hell you've been.
Well, I may have specifically not said anything about this trip because I was there by myself. But okay. No, I was in Chicago over the weekend to go see some live music stuff, but I was literally there for less than like 48 hours.
Oh, really?
I drove up on Friday. Yeah, I drove up on Friday. I stayed at a hostel I've stayed before like 8 years ago, probably.
Yeah.
So I went to go see a show and just wandered around Chicago for a little bit. I did find some really cool used game stores and like a record shop that has some crazy rare old stuff. They have like every Madden for the like old Nintendo systems.
Really?
Yeah, it was basically just like a play it again or Goodwill thing. It was really cool. I've links in the Discord, but they had a bunch of old records and stuff, but they also had like a shit ton of old games, like really specific old games too. That was kind of neat.
Oh, Wrath LaRosa apparently did some hunting with, I think it was Cameron over the weekend, if it was Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. They looks like they fought.
Oh, Raging Presidios, yeah.
Yeah. All shit that's way above my pay grade.
Oh, is a Alatreon in GU?
Everything is in GU.
I figured Fatalis was. I didn't know how common, because Alatreon's been around for a while, I think, right?
Yeah.
Dodge throw my.
Osprey, Cheryl's saying you need to use the clutch call to tenderize parts if you want to hit.
I don't even know how to use the clutch claw.
It should be.
Oh, have they not done the tutorial yet? Because at some point they bring up the tutorial, but I don't remember when. It might not be.
Yeah.
Okay, she literally said if you. So she literally said if you need to use your SOS flare, and they're like, you can't use that right now. Oh, I know what I can do. I can return from the expedition, then I think I can go do that as an expedition.
Yeah, if they give it to you expedition style, I'm pretty sure you can.
All right, let's try that.
You can do that.
Because it's gonna take a while. I don't know the tenderization mechanic.
Yeah, I haven't used it in a while. But in a couple of the later like Elder Dragons, like Safi, if you want to fight Safi Jiva effectively at all, it's basically a matter of balancing your time spent doing damage and then your time spent tenderizing and figuring out like what all needs to be renewed on that, what needs to be freshened up, so to speak, because you will not do enough damage to that thing without doing that. All
right. So quest accepted and posted.
Posted a quest.
Nice.
Done and done. Let's do this thing. Joining quest
time.
Yay.
Cheryl does have a bit of advice that I did actually when I started, which was I went to the training area and just like fucked with the clutch claw a bunch because it took me a minute to figure it out. That and attacks from like a sliding jump take me forever to learn unless I like go to the training room.
That I'm probably gonna do in offline. I don't want to stream trying to figure out clutch claw.
That's fair. All right, I'm ready to go whenever y'all are.
I am going to the Gathering Hub now. I was going to try and
go for it.
I have a ton of armor spheres. I forgot that I should just pump into the armor I have now. All right, joining the quest. Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1. All right, joining the quest. Hey, Skybite.
Alright.
Oh, Skybite's here. Holy crap. Oh, bye, whoever that was. Is that Fox?
I'm not sure. I don't have Discord prioritized.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Ooh, okay. Looking at what's coming up here. Okay. Clutch Claw is... I mean, I can't, like... I guess I've stopped using it completely now. I guess that speaks to the actual mechanic itself as how integral it is, but I don't know. I kind of don't care about it. Like, I don't hate it. I just don't care.
There was a period where I used it a lot, like almost like every fight once I got it down. And it was kind of similar to like right before or a few months before Iceborne came out, I was doing like Xeno'jiva like every other night, and it got to the point where I was just like, it was like routine, and it felt like being like at the top of your end game and like an MMO, and then after that, I was like, I forgot all of it completely.
Yeah. Osprey, you ready to go?
Oh,
Are you eating?
Oh, yeah, I am ready.
Eating. I forgot about eating. That is a thing I should have
Oh.
done. No wonder
Yeah,
I was
I
having
know, I
so
think-
much trouble.
Well, you can also eat on the quest. If you go back to your base camp, you can always eat there too.
So I'm
I agree.
apparently
If
just
it was more
skipping
optional,
back.
would have been better.
Yeah, it is totally up to you.
I'm just gonna go
Alright.
eat real quick. I can skip that cutscene, right?
I'm sure you can.
Yep.
Wireless are better. Yeah.
Alright. Depart on quest. Cool.
Let's do this thing.
Yeah, I agree. I prefer wirebugs a lot.
Oh yeah,
Not just
wirebugs
because
are
it's
great.
the newest thing, but wirebugs are great because
Feels better.
right.
Oh, yeah.
My first thought was like the first argument would be like, oh, but wirebugs like let you get up too fast. It like ruins the whole, you know.
But it also cuts down your
penalty.
iframes too.
Well, right. And the other thing is, I cannot tell you how many times I have wirebugged like as a recovery out of something, only to get hit immediately after that.
Oh yeah,
again.
it's been.
So it really doesn't cut down on that. Like I fuck up twice
often
as
the
hard.
reason I die. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love it because just it's punishing in a different way.
Exactly. You have to like maintain your discipline to figure out when you should or shouldn't do it.
Right. Yeah, I like wirebugs a lot. Oh, that's what I forgot was.
Yeah. Well, you can also make some with the peppers that are outside
Yeah.
the camp.
I do like that about World is that as soon as they put in Iceborne, they did that. They made it so that like a lot of the new areas have the right things right away. Nar was saying everyone sit back a minute. Clutch Claw rundown for OS. Nar, are you watching the stream? If you are, you might be able
Yeah.
to join the hunting hall with us, and you can get on
I'm
voice
pretty
chat.
sure.
Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, we're not in the hunt. I don't think we're in the hunting hall chat. I think we're in recording and
Oh.
streaming, and then they need specific permissions, which I do not know how to give.
oh, I can do that. It's actually you can do it per person.
Yeah, I know you. I know you can.
I can do
I
that.
just don't. I've never been the person to do it, so I'm like, well,
So Cheryl, we finished up House of Lament. We ended up going with
oh, it's Black Knight. Okay, that's what I thought. okay.
finishing Theodora's quest. And Owen actually ended up really in his element and actually ended up when we got told, hey, we need you to get these 2 dolls that are possessed by the souls of my children out of the house. Owen immediately went into, all right, we're in my element, and started actually telling everybody what to do. And everybody actually was like really happy with that, because everybody was like, yeah, our characters would just be kind of like, we do something?
Turf war. I think.
Yeah, hit him with the chair.
Yeah.
Steel cage match.
Turf war. My God, that's Bayo Totus's music.
All right, what do you got?
Jeez.
No.
Oh, it's gone again.
Swinging at nothing now.
I know there's like a fast way to get to writing stuff, but I always forget.
Like jump.
focus on the-
Yeah, just jump attacks.
Or yeah, that's right. I know they made it slightly easier in this.
Bonbaro will leave the locale, and that's okay.
Yeah, I was like,
Get
oh,
outta
I don't
here.
think we need to utilize the
I have like no defense.
monster v monster. Yeah, that's going to be a problem because Iceborne is definitely one where you want to pump defense into whatever set you plan on using for a bit. But that might be something you got to get the armor spheres for.
Yeah.
Skybet, we've been missing you, bud. I was thinking to myself
Yeah.
the other day during Torture Tuesdays. I'm like, Skybet used to be a regular. Skybet must hate us.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, no one should ever feel
Life
like
happens.
to do that.
Yeah, no.
No, things are pretty good so far. I know we've been mostly focused on Monster Hunter and Elden Ring for the most part.
Yeah, it's pretty much. And then I think Star Fox Assault came out, started up today.
Yeah, Star Fox should be coming out on a regular basis. I think that's our pretty much our last player guides before we go on a big hiatus with that, or at least until we refactor some of the recorded shows into something else. But we got that going on. I'm mostly just trying to get farther in Elden Ring and actually beat the main bosses while also trying to play Tunic, which I barely have any time for either. So
Cheryl, we ended up not like we did the first 2 parts of those 2, and then we finished up the we only finished up one of them because that's when we ended up back in the mists. So it just kind of became a thing where they were all just kind of... It kind of ended up being a little chaotic towards the end, and like I thought for sure at one point that we were gonna go down. We had amazing teamwork though. Like, oh come on, lock on work. Okay, that has been one of the biggest things with Elden Ring, is the lock on not always working.
I find that if you break line of sight with your character, it breaks it for you. It like unlocks for you.
Well,
and I don't know if that's a quality of life thing or if it's an actual like programming error.
The problem is it's kind of weird about who it decides.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I try to just like mash like moving the right stick while I have it locked on so you can switch targets.
Or sometimes it'll be weird about who you can lock on to.
Oh, I guess not. Oh, I did the thing. Cool. That was neat. I did the thing where you roll down its back and you just do a lot of hits on the way back down. I have no idea how I did that.
Oh, you're doing dual blades. Yeah. If you kind of have to hit it like, it's kind of like imagine it like you're trying to hit with piercing ammo. If you do it like long ways, you'll almost always like lock on to their spine, and then you just kind of go down it. You just kind of hit them at the right angle.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Skybite work comes first, obviously. Can't be hanging out with us.
Yeah. For having an irregular like viewer base that are
bills.
regular, it's really hard to like pick the times that work. So we usually try to hit like 6 to 8 EST, and whenever people might be available.
You know what's gonna be really cool about the fact that I'm moving out to out east with y'all?
Oh, time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna change it up. Oh, he's getting re-snowmanned.
Yeah.
Get rid of him.
Fish stuff back on.
Hey Nate, I'll be able to roast you in person at some point.
Possibly. It's that will be. Well, you know what? No, that's probably a fair point. Because I will be moving eventually. I think. I don't know where, but.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Have you talked about that on stream yet?
I have not. Abby and I are fixing to move out of state at some point, but we're still working on where. We thought we were going to go we thought we were going to go somewhere, but we can't find any availability in the time frame or the price range that we're looking for. But we have since changed directions. Instead of west, we are going east, I think.
Oh, okay. So you're thinking of like somewhere like New York area, or like around the coast?
Coast. Abby wants the ocean, but she also wants to be warm, so we might go a little south as well. Shanice, what's up?
The Carolinas. Hey, Shanice.
Yeah, I think that might be where we're looking.
And there's parts of Virginia that are good. I've had friends that are from Virginia where it's kind of just like the Midwest, but in a different locale.
Yeah. It's mostly about affordability, access to the ocean, and access to an airport. Is really what we're coming down to.
Oh yeah.
Montana. I wouldn't necessarily care, but my significant other is the one that's like, no snow if we can help it.
Yeah, that's kind of the hard part with water is on any of the coasts it can be very cold unless you're on the west coast.
Speaking of moving, I'm gonna be moving here over the next week or so. So I don't know when I will be streaming next. But I will try to make sure people are at least aware that, oh hey, I'm still like alive and stuff.
Yeah, you're around.
Yeah, like We're
Yeah.
having to move sooner than expected, so it's a little we don't fully know what we're doing.
Oh shit, we got 18 people in chat right now. Hello everyone.
Damn! Wow.
This is like this is the biggest number we've had in a while.
Yay!
Yes,
We've never been rated before either.
Mm-hmm. All
Um,
right. Ooh, yeah, I forgot we're at Celiana. Oh, right, my reserve has been full for the last, like, 3 weeks, and I haven't done fuck all about it. I need to do that. I'm gonna go play my kitty mini game. Let's do it.
Das ist ein perfekter Platz zum Leben.
Okay.
Oh right, yeah.
I have so much freaking fuel for this thing. You don't even know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm actually full up. I have no idea.
And now the airship gets to land, and we get more cutscenes.
More cutscenes.
Oh, the
Yes. Let me watch my video game.
Now
Yeah.
I'm picturing the Captain Crunch cereal meme.
Oh yeah.
Oops, all cutscenes.
Yeah. God. Okay.
21.
Yeah. I probably have shared this on stream at an earlier time, but I'm doing a PowerPoint on most bangable cereal mascot, and I'm doing a character profile, like background check on all the different cereal mascots. Fucking Captain Crunch, not a captain.
Yo.
Not a
my
captain.
gosh. So
He's
NoobTube
a
has a
commander.
roast for Cameron in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Um,
No,
So-
makes sense. Without Cameron being here, no one is asking the chat to stop watching. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Wrath LaRosa, that must be the case. Like houses sell for a lot, which is great to like look at that all
yeah.
that money, and then you're like, well, there goes all that money again.
Yeah,
That I feel it's like a 7-way free for all for a bidding war on houses.
Oh, even here in Ohio, in
Yeah,
our
the
hometown,
market is
houses are
absolutely
very-
not okay.
Yeah, that's why as much as people have problems with renting, and renting does suck, it's got its problems. The nice part is just like knowing I don't have as much like ongoing shit I have to pay for just yet. I know I will eventually, but it's just like I don't have to pay for like besides like renter's insurance and rent. It's just it's just so
Janice,
much
I
more
know this is the
affordable.
third time I've talked about sex with mascots. However, we also have 21 people in chat, so you guys must like it. So I'm gonna keep talking about it. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, the problem I'm running into with renting is they feel like they can keep raising the rent all the time. And
Oh yeah, for me it's like once a year.
I'm really I started looking at this like about a year ago, and I've cooled off on it, and now I'm like, this would be a cool hobby to do anyway. Are you guys familiar with the schoolie lifestyle?
no.
Is it the school bus thing that I've
This is the
seen?
school bus. Yeah, this is the school bus
Yeah.
thing. So what it is that you go buy a like decommissioned like city bus or school bus or like retirement home bus or something of various sizes depending on what you were looking for, and you gut it. You take out all of the seating in it and you rehab it into a actual livable house.
Oh, I see where we're going with this.
Uh-huh.
But
yeah.
what does being trans count?
I was gonna say, like, I try to support trans artists and streamers all the time, so technically I'd say that we are in that category.
Yeah.
So
Rathros, I get what you're saying. It's
Ooh.
definitely that, and you definitely like. It's kind of a privileged lifestyle for sure, but living minimalistically sounds pretty cool. Like I don't know, it's just the nomadic lifestyle of it just kind of. It's spiritually, it says to me that like fuck landlords,
Okay,
and like.
real quick.
I know landlords. They're nice people, except well, the ones I know are nice people. But fuck, like some of it is just really tough to deal with.
Okay,
no question.
enough with the buff cat for being the best chef. Graham Meowster chef. I love this. Best.
Oh,
Better
yeah.
than Muscle Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Better than
most
Muscle Cat.
definitely. Yeah, Graham Meowster chef. Yeah,
Yes.
that chef is the one that taught Muscle Cat all of his food skills. It's canon.
Yay.
That's his mentor. Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, favorite.
Oh, Black Knight, are you talking about the Into the Wild guy?
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
name
yeah.
sounded familiar. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I always think of
that's
Hatchet when I
different.
think of that guy,
Yeah,
but not in the
yeah.
same sense.
It has a better outcome than that.
Well, yeah.
Hatchet has a better outcome for the kid in that one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. I'm trying to find. Aha! There's the smithy. I'm gonna see if there's any high rank or master rank equipment I can make so I can actually have armor.
Yeah, that might be what we grind out here is maybe like a bone set or like a hide set or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Hi, hello, how are you today? Salud. I think. Well, I know in Spanish with a D, it's health or
Salud. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't know if you ever met a decent landlord? I don't know.
Yeah.
Cameron. Well, never mind. We know you're not a decent person, so you're right. Rathros,
Yeah.
that holds up. That holds up.
Never met a non-Cameron landlord.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that outfit is ridiculous. Ah.
Which outfit is that?
The rose set.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think I wore the hairpiece for that for a while. Yeah. What is our next monster?
Well, somebody said grind Bayo, but we could also fight Bunbury.
Oh, true. Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing some guard practice on him.
All right. So I have gotten.
Oh, Black Knight says from the smithy, turn right and interact with the tarp. I don't know what the tarp. Oh, hang on. From the smithy. Okay.
Yeah, Ratha, I think that there is kind of some weirdness with like the trendy Instagram lifestyles, which is like, you know, what could be used as infrastructure for homeless housing is definitely like kind of abused by the government that does not care to repurpose it and by people that have extra money and just want to do quirky stuff. So I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. I can also get some.
Cheryl keeps recommending Bayo, so we could do that some more.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
If I have the quest for it.
Ooh.
I'm sure you will.
I'm just gonna do CB. I haven't done Charge Blade in a while.
I was, literally thinking the same thing, but I'm going to do something different. I don't know what, but it's going to be different. Let's see. I'll do the great sword. I'm going to represent for Cameron. Best sword.
All right.
We were talking about that last time we played. Does the rocket powered one, whatever that's called,
that's my favorite one. Yes.
Does that actually have like a faster like come down swing,
No.
or is it just a okay? I thought it actually had like a mechanical difference.
I would fucking love that, but no.
I wish they would do that because it's like variant weapons, like how they have special stuff in Dark Souls games or like in MMOs, where it's like, oh, it's the same as the other one, except this. It's like a Diablo does it too, where it's like, oh, when you do this one move that all the other versions of this weapon class have, this one in particular does something like different. That would be really, really cool.
Oh yeah, to have a unique skill at the end of like a tech tree for a certain weapon in Monster Hunter would be phenomenal.
That'd be great.
But oh my God, Cameron, with the shout-outs, yes. We had so when Cameron and I lived together for a couple years in college, our landlord for the house we have loved the house, but our landlord was at best fucking weird.
Oh yeah.
Okay, like
people like that.
Like he tried, like he put some shelving units in like the upstairs kitchen because it was technically a duplex, but we all just like rented the whole thing out and just lived together communally. But the top kitchen had these like really cheap ass wood shelving units that like he definitely just made himself and put there. Oof. And it took up space in this very small kitchen, and he would charge you a small nominal fee if you wanted to use additional shelving in the house.
That is weird.
And we're like, that's bullshit. So, like, we would use it anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck him. But what he would also do is that in the contract, he says he's supposed to give us 24-hour notice prior to coming over, and he just fucking show up.
Oh yeah.
He just fucking show up.
That's a legal requirement, not just contract.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Like, definitely broke the law and broke his contract. Like, multiple levels of breach here, and just fucking show up. No reason.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not great. I've been very lucky with my current situation, but I know that that's also rare. That renting is kind of designed that you don't stay in one place for super long.
Yeah, I want the
That's why rent goes
stability.
up.
Cameron, do you find it very easy to be a scumbag? I find that you do.
I could see Ami getting into real estate eventually.
Oh god.
I mean, I
that's
guess
the next
technically we already
adventure
kind of are.
Dude, his fucking character, like, oh my god.
What
It's
was
gonna
the
break
name
the
of the
fucking
one
game.
we're supposed to hunt?
Beatotus is what everyone's clamoring for, or we could also hunt Banboro, which is the big caribou-looking thing.
That's right, I can do other shit at the canteen. Let's use gestures. I never use gestures.
So I only see a quest on my list.
I guess really it's whatever you have left to do next.
Yeah, we can also
Yeah.
just go down the line. Doesn't
Oh.
matter.
What's this one? That's Dodogoma. That's Gyros. Oh, did someone post one?
Nope. Oh, did we post one? I'm not sure.
I see a weird mark
quest.
in the upper right-hand corner that I can't select.
No quests have been. Yeah, no quests.
Okay.
Yep.
No quests.
I
have
got
been
some
posted.
posted, waiting.
We can just pick one and go. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
All right.
Progress is progress.
Trying to see which ones are from this region. Because I don't recognize all of the ones immediately. I think I just have Beototus.
Okay,
And-
let's
Yeah,
do
that one.
All right.
Bayo
Deep snow diver.
Wolf Totus.
There we go.
All right.
Joining.
Let's hunt.
All right. Ah, I forgot to eat. I'm a derp.
All right.
You can also eat in the quest too, I think.
Yeah.
But I haven't
All right.
seen.
I am prepared.
I haven't seen the thing with Grand Meowster.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
always
gosh!
cute.
Yes.
It's really cute.
Oh my gosh! This is the best. Oh no! The poor kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. In other news, Cameron, you'll be glad to hear this. I finally finished Mobile Suit Gundam last night. After
Oh,
not
really?
watching it for like 7-8 months, probably.
Oh my gosh, that meal looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't it?
Oh my gosh.
Back on the robot bullshit.
Skybite, rude. Rude Skybite. Very
Cyril
rude.
is recommending that you farm Bayo until you get the full armor set because it'll last you a while
Yeah.
into master rank.
It is
Okay.
It's a
actually
pretty good starter one.
I have
It's like
most
the
of the
Jaggy
set.
set.
Yeah. All right.
No doubt.
We all
I'm
prepped
ready.
and ready? I'm ready.
Yep.
Narwa is ready.
Alright.
Gunspotty agreed. Best cat.
I like Grand
Fucking go.
Meowster.
Yeah, she's cute. Like
I want a plushie.
I bet you get warm hugs.
Yee.
Huh, you almost pulled a max there.
I'm
in
not quite
reference to.
What's
in reference to. I'm not sure. There's a lot of things that could be a max, but I don't know what he's referring to in this specific scenario.
Say,
Did
is
I?
anyone do anything arbitrarily cruel in a hypothetical setting? That's the only thing I can think of. Like, very literally.
I hate being mean. Unless I'm
Alright.
roasting Nate, then I'll be mean.
That's fine. I have it coming. I specifically requested it too.
Is
So
there fast travel in this? I forget.
there
Oh,
is,
but
but
it's
not while you're actively fighting something.
Right, it's locked.
Yeah. I'm gonna run back and get some friggin' hot peppers or something.
The flaming rat instead of the forest creature.
Skybite.
Ocelot. Flaming rat.
Quit,
Tepe?
quit,
I thought
ins-
Tepe's a pig.
No, quit insulting my Cyndaquil, you jerk.
Oshawot's fine. Not my favorite target, but I do like Oshawott. I've grown to appreciate it. I still think
So in Legends Arceus, I chose Cyndaquil instead of Oshawott, and Skybite hasn't forgiven me.
I feel like I don't know. I think
Oh.
they're kind of on equal tiers to me. Like,
Okay.
I know it's fine.
And I happen to like my Ghosty Fire.
Ghosty Fire.
So
The other one.
Cyndaquil in Legends Arceus evolves into a Ghost Fire type. So
That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember people were like clowning on the evolution, but I thought it looked fine.
I love my Ghosty Fiery Boy.
Noob2, do you think Grandma Cat is like mostly floof? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But
At
like,
least like 60%. Maybe not like a skinny cat, but it's definitely like a long hair chunk. Is how I would describe it. Where it's
long hair, yeah.
as equally big body as it is big floof. But where is he? Bayo, I like how Bayo does like the weird cat
back
thing where he
here.
decides like I'm gonna get more snow on my body, but I gotta do it over here, away from everyone else.
Yeah.
Cheryl, yeah, I am really liking the
Oh, yeah.
Grass Cat. So excited.
I think Grass Cat would probably be, if I were playing the new one, I would absolutely do Grass Cat.
That's my plan.
Ooh, do Narwa and I are we using the big rocket sword together?
Oh, are you really? Oh, hell yeah.
I think we are. Yeah, we got dual rocket.
Then.
Yeah.
All about
this
big
thing's
swords.
Fucking broken.
We're playing Dark Souls.
the
All
head.
about big swords. Guns Pony. We were just talking about Goble the last time we streamed, I think.
Yeah.
Goble and Nibblesnarf.
Nibble. I
probably have
fucking miss
an easier
Nibblestar so
time.
goddamn much.
I had a harder time with Nibblesnarf, but he probably is much more memorable.
Oh.
Sprigatito, that's his name.
Also, because somebody mentioned Dark Souls, I hear that Patches is not unique to Elden Ring.
No,
Patches is
actually
like a
Patches is older than all of the Soulsborne
Yeah.
games. Patches is actually in
Sounds like the
Iron.
Moonlight Greatsword.
Patches in like Armored Core 6 or something, or some shit like that. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So
That and the moonlight whatever is always like a common theme. Like that goes all the way back to King Steel.
I almost just flat out decided to kill Patches because I didn't know anything about Patches. And I was
Oh
like,
really? Yeah.
I was just
Patches,
so
I did the same
annoyed.
thing.
I did on accident because by the time he started saying no wait, I was already holding down the right trigger. I was like, sorry my dude, like that's your fucking fault. Stupid ass. Like I do like that I at least get the bell bearing for him, but I was like, I don't care that much. I was like, I'm willing to let this ride because he pushed me down into a hole in the first game. He kind of deserves it. I get a feeling his whole
I don't
family's
think
going down.
I don't know if I've run into Patches in Elden Ring.
So
He's
Like
in
I
a
have no
specific
doubt that he's
cave.
there, but I haven't run into him. I think.
one thing I went back after he's like, I'll set up a shop, and then there was a trapped chest that teleported me, and then I was like, what the heck? And then later I ran into him in a different
those.
place, and he was like, oh hey, I have stuff now. You can buy it
I
if you
can't.
want.
Tail Rider, I can't. No. Yeah, hi, hello. I kind of agree. Piscean Wyverns, there's like maybe like one good one. The others are kind of boring. Plessioth is just annoying. Although Plessioth, I prefer in terms of like difficulty and just the fight over Cephadrome. Cephadrome was a terrible wall for me as a kid. I hated Cephadrome. Oh, he's already exhausted.
Yeah. Yep. He's at
Get that tail.
16%. Because I'm, you know, a cheater.
Nar's out here doing the actual clutch claw stuff. I've just been swinging the big axe.
Wham! Yeah.
I've been trying to like keep out of reach of the attacks and just do damage.
Yeah, that's kind of the name of the game, especially when you're first starting Iceborne, because you cannot afford to be hit like once.
Yeah. I do have master rank
5%.
armor now, but at the same time,
There it is.
there we go.
I don't know about that, Alcar. Patches as a character, as an archetype of a character, has been around through multiple generations of
pretty sure he
Souls
goes
games
back to
and
King's
prior.
Field, too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like Patches the character and voice actor. It's always been the same voice actor who works with these guys. He's been in like games way earlier than like back in like the PlayStation 3 era, like maybe PS2 era. I'm not sure.
What are these? They're kind of cute.
I
love them.
Those little like skunk
Oh, like I think they're
They're
wolves or something like that.
They're
or,
adorable.
Yeah,
I want one.
She's like all legs.
I want one.
all legs.
They're so cute. Can I
We've
have
talked
one?
about the water fights before. I'd be willing to try them again now that they've added like. I think with 2 analog sticks, water fights could be doable, but
Yes, absolutely.
back in the day,
doable.
water fights they got better, but at first they were just dog shit to control because you did not have a camera.
We were talking about Try and 3U the other day, and because of that, I started listening to some of the old soundtracks, and I listened to the seediest soundtrack, and man, that shit's awesome.
Yeah, that has like the fire temple chant.
The chanting, yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Okay.
Let's see.
Bayo's done. That was quick too.
Yeah. If I make friends with the Linian...
Oh, you can ride one. Yeah, the Linian tribe.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to make friends with the local kitty crew.
Yes. All right, so I'm gonna
Pretty good.
see about the next story quest once I like fix my inventory.
Okay.
And eat again. This time I won't be like trying to find everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What else do I want to use tonight? I don't know. Something I haven't used in a while. Ooh, I haven't used Insect Glaive in a while. That's what we'll do. That is what we shall do. Yes.
When it comes down to getting a new gun, I'm gonna have to sit down and look at which one I'm gonna want. Cause
that's
it's
Yeah,
gonna
those are the
be.
guns.
It's gonna take a
Guns
bit
are for
to figure it out.
tinkerers. Yeah, yeah.
Cameron, do you
Guns are
have
for those who love the tinkerers?
all your old guild cards as screenshots? Every time I get to like customizing my guild card, it was right before we would switch to another game, so I never really spent a lot of time on the personalization stuff.
Let's see.
Yeah, I never did either. I think the most I ever did was in 4 and GU. I customized my thing to say third-rate archer.
Oh yeah.
I've done mine for Rise. I haven't for World.
Headshot, I agree. There's Astera's not bad because at least a lot of stuff's localized, but this actually has the workshop close by, which is why I like it more. It feels a little embarrassing that it took this long for them to understand that a good hub should have all the stuff that you're going to use most commonly.
Like right there.
nearby.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a way to do it where it's not just like, it's not like building a base in like Valheim or something. Like you can make it look cool and be convenient. You can do both.
Not to mention, I want to so badly get into one of those hot spring tubs they got.
Oh yeah, I will say they did make the extra stuff in this look very cool. Like this whole area over here that looks over the ocean is fucking awesome. This is great.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. NoobTube says take off your layered armor now that you have the new one. Oh, like the new.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you have like a snow set when you start Iceborne as layered armor if you.
Yep.
The dire wolf.
But I like it, so I'm keeping it, and that's that.
No, I like your Spyro looking. Oh, I guess it's not purple. I thought it was a purple dragon.
Okay.
Alright, so I have to go on an expedition to secure the Hoarfrost. And then...
Yeah, Cheryl, Rise is almost there. I think I might like Rise the most because it has all the essential stuff that I actually use, like, pretty close by. I don't mind the blacksmith is only one screen away. Like, even this one for a while I was confused on because there's like 5 different vendors. And I'm always confused as to who does what. But in Rise, there's like 2 or 3, and that's very convenient.
So I'm gonna do the expedition, and then once they let me send the SOS flare, I'll call y'all in.
Okay, sounds
Cool,
good.
sounds
We
good.
will be ready to go.
Oh, what are those adorable things in the hot spring? Those were so cute.
Not sure.
Y'all didn't tell me Iceborne had so much cute shit.
Gala.
Holy shit, I love how much cute stuff. I love all the cute critters.
Yeah, headshot. That's the way to do it. It's just do the
Yeah, then
expedition.
bail
while
and
they're
rejoin it
bail.
as a side quest. Yeah, for sure.
They could have avoided having to do that entirely. They just
They would
change
just, you
the
know.
SOS rules. There's nothing abusive about having your friends come in when you're in the same lobby.
I honestly think it's just a learn as you go situation. They just like they have an idea, they run with it, and then they're like, huh.
Some
I
of it's
guess
gotta be.
You didn't think that all the way through.
Yeah, the way that they structure. I mean, everyone's been pretty bad about online.
And instead of
Capcom
patching it, they're like, guess we'll do it next game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Capcom and Nintendo have kind of been known for that. At least Capcom, because they actually make and focus on more of the games, not just consoles.
Yeah.
They actually do try to improve it, but Nintendo has just been pretty.
Oh yeah,
bad
Charles, that's a good
overall.
point. Osprey, you can actually capture endemic life with your net gun out in the wild, and then you can keep them in your like room.
What? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
you can capture all sorts of stuff.
At some point
Little
offline,
birds,
I'm
bats,
gonna
and
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to just like go out and catch all the cute stuff.
yeah, you should.
That I could do offline.
Yes, you
Like,
can.
While I'm in a hotel
get
room
you-
or something.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, yeah.
As we like make our
Just
way
go
out.
around on expeditions and just
Ooh, cute thing.
Now, certain things will run away, and certain things will proc only for a certain amount of time, like bats. I haven't ever captured a bat because I never think about that when I'm equipping my net gun. I either don't have it equipped when I see them, or vice versa, or they're not around to where I'm equipping them. So.
I still haven't gotten the rare one from the base game. There's like a rare flying and like a rare whatever one. I forget what they are, but there's like one of two different types, and I haven't gotten those yet.
Yeah,
But the rest are cool.
I captured the cactuar.
Yeah, Black Knight. I'm kind
Final
of
Fantasy one.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you can capture that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of Monster Hunter games. I forget about the personalization because the grind set is always there. When
Yeah, I actually decided to delve into my room customization in Celiana. You can like fully deck out your room with different stuff, and I was like, well, I mean, it's not consequential, but fuck it, I've done everything else. Let's just do this now. What do I need to unlock for everything? That's kind of fun.
Yeah, Ratha, that's what it is. I haven't gotten those, but I got everything else up to that because I was trying to unlock all the extra equipment and gear and stuff. Actually, I should change it. Is this do we know which monster this is? I forget.
I don't know off the top of my head.
It's
do
probably
these.
the large chargy one because there's
Oh,
like
that's
trees
Bombaro.
blocking
Yeah,
the way.
Bombaro. Okay, I'm gonna see what he's weak to and see if I can.
Das ist komplett blockiert.
What
Bunbaro,
did that spine do?
a ram type Pokemon.
Yeah, I wish there was like a Monster Hunter Pokedex like
He
that.
doesn't like dragon. He doesn't like blast. And he doesn't like stun.
Oh, then I gotta do Gunlands because I got that dragon.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's an earthquake. It's the chargy one.
Yeah. I wonder if you like the handler better because she's German.
She's German. Is she German?
Yeah. So I'm playing
Like
with
canonic?
German sound because I'm trying to learn German to
Oh.
become a translator.
Got it.
So
yeah.
I did that to. Yeah, actually, I don't know what her voice is like in English.
I didn't
fine.
change my voiceover to Japanese like I did.
Arkham, hello, welcome to the
Hey,
stream.
Arkham.
Banbaro. Ooh, you're a handsome monster. I like you.
We're gonna crack those antlers there. We're gonna do it.
You think
Definitely.
he's like a tauntaun on the inside? Like if I had to like kind of open and sleep on the inside.
I mean, you could make an
All
apartment
right,
out of that guy. He's
y'all
huge.
can join.
yeah.
Y'all can join.
Cool.
Hey,
Joining.
time to join.
Oh, you're on an expedition. You just set out an SOS.
All right, give me half a second to hide.
Okay. And then I'm gonna set my thing to Banbaro.
What? Okay. I guess
If not, you can leave the expedition and then come back and then do it.
Darn it! I thought it would work like the other ones, where it would. And just a reminder, our Discord got put in the chat. It is for 18 and up, just because we're all adults.
We use adult
actually,
language.
thank you for reminding me. I was planning to put that in the command. And we'll do that now.
Crude language in adult situations.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, like taxes and stuff.
Exactly.
Really boring stuff.
Boy, none of the good shit.
Talking about Roth IRAs and
My 401ks.
divesting your portfolio puts me to sleep. Just thinking about it.
I want a plushie of this cat. I want a plushie of her so bad. She's so adorable and sweet.
I know.
And I just want a hug.
If you go to Fangamer, they have some really cool Monster Hunter shit there.
Ooh.
They have a cutting board, and then they have a muscle cat apron. They have a couple of really cool hoodies that I have multiples of now.
Ooh.
Yeah,
and then
Cheryl.
there's a really cool mug you can get too.
Oh yeah, that mug. Actually, I've seen that. That is really cool.
Yeah, I hear mixed reviews on it, but it's just a matter of what you're looking for.
Yeah, Bambaro does make me Mr. Ambrose.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think he's coming back in, or no, there's a Duramboros-like one coming back in Rise, I think.
in Rise. Yeah.
We don't know all of who is
Coming back, although
Right,
Gore is like one of the most anticipated ones. They're like, come on,
So
no whammies, no whammies.
even if they
There it
like
is.
remove the virus effect, I wouldn't even care. I just like Gore as in Chicago.
exactly.
Especially.
Alright, quest is posted,
Quest is joined.
and I've eaten already.
Noise. Okay.
Oh,
I
boom,
am
headshot.
ready to go.
So, boom, headshot. I am waiting for my tax return, and that's how I'm gonna, like, move and not, like, just starve. So I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, headshot. What specific upgrade are you going for? Because man, I was looking at. I'm not like an high tier graphics card person, but boy, that
Boy, oh boy.
inflation is something else.
So,
Even for like 2060s, that is, woof.
what I'm probably
Big oofs in the chat.
what I'm probably gonna do
Yeah, big ups in chat.
is
Yeah.
when we get situated in Ohio and we're like actually having disposable income again, I want to set up a actual PC rig
Wir müssen einen
that
Versorgungsweg für den Konvoi
um,
sichern. Du schaffst das, aber sei vorsichtig.
I can Wait,
Warning, missing hot drink.
I don't have flinch yet.
I am not.
Yeah,
Oh.
headshot. That's what I figured. I was looking at.
GPU.
I don't need to upgrade, but I figure if I do it now, Elden Ring will run slightly better, and then I'll future-proof for the next 3 years.
Yeah, I guess that's where. Like that's what I just did. I guess, or maybe that was a year or two ago, maybe 2 years ago. So
Uh-huh.
like,
Your card should be holding up.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Elden Ring is every once in a while like clams up for like a hot second, but I'm usually good.
Even I have mine on mostly low settings, and it still looks great. Like I bought a card specifically to play Nier Automata in like 2017, like late 2017, and mine still runs a lot of new stuff. Even like the well-optimized games look great even at low settings. So
Want to play the Elden Ring demake? It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
they're doing
64 graphics.
Bloodborne cart is coming out by the people that made Bloodborne.
What? Yeah, what the
PSX.
fuck?
Yeah, it's great. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I still haven't played Bloodborne or the remake, but I do want to play that.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll do that. Maybe that's what the next Torture Tuesday will be. Is that you have to go through Bloodborne.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
We'll make Ian take you through it if he doesn't know, if he hasn't do it already.
Yeah.
So, one of the things I need to get for my setup is a PC connected drawing tablet so I can start doing Blender stuff.
That would be
Ooh,
cool.
okay.
Cause
I have a few friends that do Blender stuff.
yeah, so, I started doing a little, oh, what was that?
He's
And borrow.
he picks up stones and logs and hits you with them.
I thought he was running away.
No.
No, he does not run away. He runs toward.
Alright, good to know. But, like, I posted a little bit of my experiments with a iPad 3D modeling, in the arts, section. And it's not bad. I take to it a little bit better than 2D drawing, to be honest. So I'm kind of having fun with that. The software and the lack of power is kind of making it a little frustrating.
Ow.
Ah, come on.
Ow!
I know,
Hit me
right?
with your
Oh
stick.
shit, Bayo's here. That would explain. Oof. Big steppy.
Earth War!
Big steppy.
Sharks versus Jets!
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, but for anyone that wants to play some Zelda, Dark Souls-like stuff, that wants to take a break from Elden Ring, man, Tunic is fucking good. Everyone should play it. It's good. It's fun.
I keep hearing really
Very
good things
cute
about
looking.
it.
It's awesome. It's
Tunic as in like, so the Tunic reference is like from like the Link's attire?
I think so, because it's like a little fox character that has a little green tunic on. And it very much like the creator Andrew Schuldice he's done a few interviews I've listened to, and he very much said like, yeah, it's got a lot of inspiration from Zelda 1 especially. You know, Hyper Light Drifter did kind of a similar thing, but he was saying he wanted to focus more on the whole like mystery section of it. So there's like a lot more like secrets going on that aren't just like, it has some Souls-like combat with like the timing and stuff, like you can say that about a lot of games. But the really cool part that I love is that you pick up pieces of the instruction booklet that are out of order, and the instruction booklet is in game, and it has like a map.
Cool.
It has a bunch of like little handwritten notes in the margins that don't make any sense until you sort of like figure out the puzzle. You don't have to follow the instruction booklet, but like there's a bunch of different ways you can learn what something means in context. And the other really cool part is that when you get prompts on screen, there's kind of like an in-game language that you don't understand. So like you'll get a prompt when you like go to a chest, and it'll just be a bunch of like hieroglyphics, and then it has a question mark at the end, and then the two prompts on the screen are okay and no. So it'll just be like a whole paragraph of hieroglyphics, and it'll just be like question mark, and you have to just decide, okay, I guess this is what I want. But it's very good. It's a very good Zelda-like game that it's isometric. So like the game it's a pretty big map, but it feels like a lot taller because you just keep going up steps. And it's very good. The combat's really cool. There's like secret techniques, like there is a parry in the game. I won't say how you can figure it out, but there's like a lot of really cool like secrets and going behind the scenes and stuff. Very good.
Okay. God, okay, I'm intrigued now, because you and Ian and other people have been like just raving about it, so now
It's good.
I guess my curiosity is piqued.
Yeah. Oh, Ian. Yeah, I saw that. The Hyper Heart Machine, Alex, Preston, whatever, said something about that. I don't know if it's an anniversary thing. I think it might be maybe some additional content or just like another like port or like a special edition, but I'd be curious to see that. It's a great game. Oh man.
We broke something.
Yeah, I was like, he went down real hard.
I think I broke his antlers. Yeah, I broke the one antler. Whoop.
Ratha, I've never been a big Dragon Age fan. I'm glad for people that like Dragon Age. I know there's like a lot of huge fan base for those games.
Did it come out? The new
I didn't
Dragon
know
Age?
they were still making Dragon Age games.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I've been waiting for the new one after Inquisition.
Okay.
I enjoyed them. They're a little on the dark side.
Headshot, are the new Digimon games are the digital sleuth ones, right? I haven't ever really followed the Digimon games, but I know they have like a cult following. They seem kind of cool. Like I would be into them. They don't look like what I interacted with Digimon as a kid was like, but I would like to see what that is now for people that like those games.
I want my freaking Wyvern dive.
Yeah, I was gonna say Insect Glaive was what I meant to get into in Rise last.
Oh, it's fucking great. I fucking love it. So the thing about the Insect Glaive in Rise is that, and I don't know if this holds true in the other one, but if you do like the high flying like combo, like behind spinning combo in the air,
right,
it starts stacking up damage the more often you hit them. And if you can hit them with your last move of the combo, you get to like use more of your stamina to do it again. And then there's a thing called the flying wyvern dive or something like that. And if you can deliver it on their head, it does massive damage. It's like hitting them with a fully charged greatsword hit.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen this because
Super fucking cool. I love it.
there were some clips on highlight reel when it first came out of people that were doing these like almost seemingly infinite combos with the IG, and I was like, how the fuck are people doing that?
Yeah, lots of endurance and stamina recovery, and yeah, it's fucking cool.
That's a weapon I should have gotten into earlier because I think I love pole arms, and I think Insect Glaive is like a cool mixture of pole arm combat mixed with like the like it's kind of like almost like a caster kind of thing with like the summoning of the bow.
So back in the day when 4U came out and it was the introduction of the Charge Blade and the Insect Glaive,
Right.
Cameron and I were discussing, because back then I think it was still just us that were playing, maybe Max, I'm not sure. But he chose the Charge Blade because it looked real technical and he liked that idea, and I chose the Insect Glaive because I like the idea that you could buff yourself and also heal yourself even for a little bit.
Like the
I'm
monk
like,
style.
I can just like support myself no matter what. I'm just I'm good. I'm very self-reliant.
Yeah, I've always liked weapons like that. It's kind of why I like the more like defensive tanky stuff now too, because even if I have lower damage output, I'm at least.
What would be a cool support build for future iterations of Insect Glaive is that you send your insect out to like gather up nectar and that which buffs you in certain synergies. But what if you could give it to other players as well?
Right.
Like you just you can only give them one buff instead of like the 3 that you can give yourself. But like, wouldn't that be fucking cool?
Oh yeah, I would actually like that. If they had a more like technical version of that. Oh damn, he went right into the wall. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. He's at 7%. This is gonna be.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Somebody must have hit him with something big.
I hit him my wake up charge, and then I had the
All right.
I did a full
Carve
burst,
him
and I
up.
hit him with the thing. I wasn't sure if we were trying to carve anything, so that might be.
No, that's fine.
Might be
I
on
don't
me.
think we didn't talk about capturing, so it's all good.
I'm mostly just getting started in, so I don't have the full like plan of.
Yeah, everything
what I
you get is still
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
y'all.
All right. One more hunt for the night.
Yeah, I think we can do one more and then call it a little early. I mean, just getting through doing this solo was a nightmare. So doing this with people is a lot more fun.
Well, I mean, unless you guys want to go to 8:30, I wasn't sure what the deal was. Did you guys want is that what you usually do? I'm used to my Tuesday thing where we go from 6 to 8.
I'm
Either
okay
or is
either way.
fine. Like I don't mind ending a little early, but we can also go to 8:30. Usually on Mondays when Cameron's doing it, it's kind of like anywhere in between.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Nothing like the anime. Oh, yeah.
Oh, for Digimon.
For Digimon, yeah. I was like, what anime are you referring to? What did I miss in the chat? I made the cutscene come true.
Which cutscene?
Does he
came
mean the
through?
thumbnail?
I don't know. I'm not sure what nonsense Cameron is talking.
Cameron, what the fuck you talking about, man? Gotta be all cryptic all the time. Jeez, so overdramatic.
Another cutscene.
Yeah. Did you love it?
Oops, all cutscenes.
I still say we should do the behemoth fight at some point. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
It's technically like high. It's kind of this intermediary difficulty where it's definitely beyond normal high rank, but it's not quite master rank, or maybe it is a master rank with high rank gear. It's a lot of fun though.
I kind of wanted to do Behemoth, but I was more interested in Iceborne since I just got it.
That's
and-
fine. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's all good. Is that with the behemoth fight, it really encourages people to be like a JRPG party where you've got the tank and it's almost like you're a Dungeons and Dragons party.
Ah.
And you want someone, because the behemoth fight is the beginnings of how a lot of later fights in Iceborne Elder Dragons are going to work, because it introduces the mechanic of a focused wrath or ire from the monster. So I believe Behemoth does it, Safi'jiiva does it, and I want to say, what's the other one that does it? Fuck. I can't remember if there's a third one that does it, but a lot of the later dragons will be like, oh, you're doing the most damage to me, you're on my shit list, and they're going to attack you almost exclusively. So it's a matter of like hanging back and letting your tank do some damage first, and then getting the rats so that they can handle the defense part of it. So that way the rest of you can like really, Elatrion, maybe that's what it is. Elatrion's a whole different kind of animal, though. That fight it's interesting. I like the idea, but it's also very scripted. Yeah, it's very scripted.
Yeah, it has like phases.
It has phases that you need to break the cycle, otherwise you will fail. But I applaud the idea. And I do think that Elatrion was the most appropriate dragon, aside from coming up with a new dragon to do that with, because that makes the most sense for him to be like that. Yeah, Rathalos, I agree. The old school Elatron was crazy hard, and I think I like it more. I don't hate this Elatrion, but it's very much by the numbers once you get used to it.
Yeah, I can see that.
That said, his gear is fucking great. I love his gear. Super high dragon.
I am ready whenever.
I'm in cutscenes.
Okay. Well, at least you're not bored.
What does Fatalis gear know has just like the general buff? What does Elatrion gear do? Isn't that the
Oh, you talking about the armor perks, the armor skills?
Yeah, because you talked about Fatalis, but I don't remember the Elatrion ones.
Oh yeah, Vitalis armor is straight up fucking broken. Like, you want to never ever have to deal with anything ever again.
Right, 'cause it's just like very open, all the slots.
Yeah, open slots, and then all the base stuff that it gives you is stuff anybody would want. And that's kind of that's kind of the reward, is that once you beat Fatalis, you're kind of done. But that's the case. You can start making broken-ass builds and playing the game in like really specific ways and really niche techniques to make it, more fun again. Because, they're trying to keep that gravy train rolling. But let's see. What does Elatrion do?
Ich überlege noch, aber da draußen gibt es ziemlich viel, das ich mit eigenen Augen sehen muss. Alles klar.
Okay, so Elatrion does health boost and resentment.
What that armor do?
Dragon defense boost. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Cheryl, that's kind of what I figured, because I know Elatrion is before. Okay, elemental. That would be sick for dual blades. I figured Elatrion was the armor set to make before Fatalis, since like that's a bigger.
Oh,
gap.
for sure. Shit was awesome.
All right.
Yeah, I would like that because I like playing with the elemental stuff, even though it costs more resources.
I fought Fatalis with a combination of Raging Brachydios and Silver Rathalos gear. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I love the Raging Brachy set.
Yeah, I agree. Something they didn't keep in Rise, absolutely a good idea. I'm not big on that. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just bucking the trend here, but I'm not really liking the trajectory of how games are going as mostly services, as opposed to you buy the game, you own the game.
Yeah.
Like
that's one thing that's amazing about Elden Ring.
Like, you can choose to play offline, you can choose to play online. It's totally up to you.
It makes the community and the metas a lot easier too, because there are still like bug changes, but it's not like WoW where it's like people bitching about like subtle class changes and new content is constantly coming out. So there's
even Destiny to an extent. Like in Destiny, you want to do some raids? You better have some friends.
Yeah, well, Destiny is also one of those games that was made to be a live service game, like very consistently.
Yeah,
but
I like the idea of the raids. I love, like, my favorite part of Destiny 1 was the raids. I can't tell you how late I stayed up doing Vault of Glass for the first time.
I've never done a single Destiny raid, but even I like the strikes. I like doing strikes with rando. It's fun.
So fun, yeah. Or even the dungeons. Remember when you and me?
Oh God, yeah, that is
dungeon. That's
the
basically
Witch
what a
Hunter
raid's
thing
like.
was harder than any raid I ever did in WoW. Like,
Yeah.
quite easily the hardest like live service instance I've ever done in my life, and it was so much fun. It was
Yes,
great. It felt like I was about to die at any moment, and yet I'm like constantly running away from explosions at the last second. That was great.
All right,
Yeah.
this
Noob
is
tube, I
another.
agree with you.
This is another expedition I have to start, and then y'all
Ugh,
join
okay,
in.
yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. That's fine.
God, I hope you're
Let's do it.
enjoying the cutscenes. I don't remember what any of them are. It's been like over 2 years since I've seen them.
Right?
It's like, so the team lead guy just got told by his grandfather, "Hey, you're in charge here, whether you like it or
Sieh
not."
mal, wer da ist.
Du bist der
Oh, yeah,
Ich
that's
wusste gar nicht, dass du schon losgezogen bist.
Matt Mercer's
Schätze, ich wurde
character.
etwas
Right.
hibbelig.
Yeah, I listen in German, so
Oh, that's right. So it's not Matt Mercer. It's
It's German Matt Mercer.
yeah, it's Matthew Mercer.
Jawohl, wir werden unser Bestes geben.
All right.
Ich habe
Do
meine
I
eigene
want to
Untersuchung,
Elysian
an der ich
Star do some
arbeite.
cool
Wir können
shit? I
später
guess that's
Notizen
fine.
vergleichen.
Uh,
Deshalb überlasse ich diese Legianer euch beiden.
yeah, it's still pretty strong, I guess.
I figure y'all
Yeah,
can
might
take
be
your
the strongest
time
one I
with
have.
figuring out your equipment while I get through
Yeah, I'm
this
gonna do
part.
some sword and shield nonsense.
Yeah, NoobTube, the thousands of hours thing, that's actually part of what I liked about Legends Arceus, is you could play a certain amount of time and just be...
Nun gut, ich sollte mich auf den
It
Weg
can be
machen.
completed.
Oh, I definitely made this for fucking
Ich gehe in
Fatalis.
diese
Okay.
Richtung. Wir sehen uns.
Yes, I did. Okay.
Okay, lass uns diese Legianer
Let's do slot
Partner.
level.
I might do
2.
DB. Actually, I'm gonna do DB in this.
What about Sword
Uh.
and Shield in this economy? I'm very confused.
Oh,
I-
making a joke.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely
Oh,
made a.
shit.
Ooh.
Sie führen
I got my
that's
fish
not
swords.
That's so ridiculous.
Fish.
New,
And the thing is, they're great. They're awesome weapons.
Wir
new
sind auf dem
mysterious
rechten Weg.
footprints. Ooh, ore. I'm gonna grab some ore while I'm here.
Okay, now then.
Alright.
Don't need
They didn't post the.
either.
Mysterious
Restream.
footprints.
What about Restream?
Restream just randomly picks and chooses when it decides to send to both Twitch and YouTube, and sometimes it's like, no, that just doesn't go to Twitch. It doesn't retry or anything. It doesn't have like a retry method. It's just like, no, I guess not.
Yeah, I'm
Schauen
not.
wir
Maybe
uns
I'm not.
next.
um und sehen wir, was wir finden.
No, stop controlling my
Let me test
camera.
them.
Let me get the footprints, and then I will follow you. Oh, come on. Thank you.
All right.
Sehen wir, was dort ist.
Sure, why not?
So, they never did explain what these weird spikes were on the ground here.
I don't know.
Wow,
Not
das
sure.
wird hier
Let me go
richtig
check
weiträumig.
Restream so I can see the video.
Well, I'm past them at this point.
Lass uns einen Blick riskieren.
Let's see. I guess it doesn't really help, does it?
Hat sich
Well,
da
shit.
oben gerade
Okay.
etwas bewegt?
See it on Twitch. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do this.
Do what?
There we go.
Warte,
I'm building a more generalized. I built a sword and shield thing set for specifically for fighting Fatalis because I had way better luck fighting him with sword and shield than I did with bow because of the way his fucking head moves. So I have that set and it's still my best sword and shield set, but there's stuff on there that I wouldn't normally take in any other fight except for Fatalis, so I'm making a more generalized build so I can just take it to wherever
Oh, a tundra
and still
lighter.
feel okay. Yeah, they're there. And they're more ancient and mysterious than all the others.
Because of course they are.
Yep.
Vielen herzlichen Dank. Aber
As there
wo
one to do.
genau ist unten?
All right.
Alright, now it's
Schau,
more
Ich
follow
die
the
Schwäne
clues
fliegen
randomly.
runter in diese Höhle.
Don't you love it?
So it's kind of a neat idea, but I feel like it feels like there's something missing to actually make it engaging.
Yeah, it feels like it's just busy work.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's almost that you have to. Like, I almost wish they wouldn't highlight it. If you actually had to like look for paths cleared by monsters moving through it with your own bare naked eyes,
Yeah.
and not rely on the glow bugs to like just path it for you, like that would actually be Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
So
Right now,
Which is what the
not-
first game tried to be without the technical
Yeah, exactly.
ability.
So the
Exactly.
problem I ran into with that was sometimes when trying to follow stuff, it doesn't show up as well as it's supposed to. So then it becomes a pixel hunt.
Wen haben wir hier?
Yeah, I guess in some instances, I'm sure that's where it's at. I mean, I get the point of the scout flies.
Wir haben
I just
Spuren
kind of was
gefunden
like,
und sind
it's
denselben
becoming
Pfad
Monster
abgefahren.
Fighter rather than Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Haben wir wohl denselben Weg.
Yeah, I feel like if they made them slightly more obvious without highlighting them, that could possibly work.
Bist du dir
But like
sicher?
some of them get
Ich meine,
hidden under the
außer dieser Öffnung
textures
gibt
of
es
other
keinen anderen für
things,
uns erreichbaren Ort.
and there's no
Yeah.
good way to
Ich würde mich
clear
ja umsehen,
through so you
nur-
could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is that? It looks like
That's a good question.
it looks
Find
like
out if I can
Toby
see it.
Kadachi's evil twin.
Oh, Viper Kadachi.
Yeah, this is Viper. Okay, I'm watching now.
Yeah. Hope you brought some antidotes.
I like Viper.
I have nullberries.
Nope, that's not gonna cut it.
Das wird wohl
Well, I might.
good
have
enough.
Antidote.
I like he has like kind of a gold tinge to him.
stets bereit.
The other thing I didn't notice about Toby Kadachi until recently is that he has a very like reptile like face. He's kind of like he's like a reptile weasel, really, because like he's got like
Yeah.
scales and his eyes are reptilian. Or maybe it's just Venom or Viper, but
It has those.
Toby Kadachi does have like scales. Like he has more of a scaly constitution
Oh, come
to him, which before I kind of thought of him as like a Nargacuga.
All right. Returning from expedition. Because it won't let me
Oh,
do the
right,
SOS
actually.
flare.
Good point. I'm gonna bring a shit ton of antidote and everything else.
Is the
Medicine.
what was it? Ancient medicine, I think it was in this one.
Herbal
Or
medicine is
Yes.
the one that does light poison, but I think another one does something.
yeah.
Yeah, herbal medicine. It's like the ancient potion icon, but it's blue.
Okay, yeah. All right. So I will. Oh, I did have antidotes. All right. Let's take some herbal medicine just in case.
Hi, hello, says Valerie the Viper Kadachi.
All right, and then I go eat, and then I post the quest, and then we all go out and kill the Viper.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
I need to do a poison DB set. That would be fun. I haven't actually
Oh,
done
yeah.
like a dedicated. I think I've done maybe a paralysis or a stun build once, but that was like with hammer.
So I'm not gonna lie. Once I'm like settled and can, I kind of want to be the person that whenever friends come over, I'm just like, here's food, eat. Like enjoy some food. You're not going home hungry if I can help it.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's fun to be a host.
Everybody wants that person for sure.
Yeah, that's usually Nate and I's mom is very much that way.
Oh yeah, she comes from a big family, so like, she likes having people around. She's
Well-
kind of used to it.
And just like, I want to like be able to make sure people have enough food. Like, people need food. So
Yeah.
Also, I am liking the idea of having. I like the idea of hosting because I like having friends over.
There we go.
And quest is posted.
Quest is joined.
As I get into 3D modeling, I also want to start getting like a 3D printer.
Mhm.
Ooh, actually.
And then maybe having like painting parties.
Rathalos, yeah, Cam is like that. Cam and Hannah, they have a pretty centralized location. They like to have people over, and Cameron likes to cook, and Hannah likes to eat, and also talk about stuff with friends. So they make a natural
Okay.
gathering point in
Yeah.
the city.
Ooh,
Plus,
Cheryl.
they're like buy all the fun stuff.
I did not know about that. Um,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Dragonlance book.
So-
Yeah, there was a theory going on around it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fun. So part of the whole wanting to be around friends, I've literally spent the
Mhm.
last 2 years pretty much never seeing friends. In
Ah,
part due to the move and not having a chance to
Mhm.
meet new people.
yeah,
So
kind of what happens.
yeah, and like so I'm just like, I haven't really gotten to see friends, and I want to see friends again.
Partner.
I get you. That's it's gonna suck when I move because that's pretty much like, oh, you're not gonna. But you know, that's okay. Like that's pretty much why we still have this channel. Is the whole point of this channel was to give us a united thing to do so we can still spend time with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have
Well,
a lot more
new
people
race,
that are showing
Kender.
up from across
Gonna
the
be-
states too.
Yeah.
Oh, Kender. Yeah, I don't. We used to have a bunch of Dragonlance books that we inherited from our cousin.
What are the new classes for the Unearthed Arcana? Is there any new classes for it?
I don't know if they have. Dragonlance has some like variants. of,
Lunar
like-
magic. Fucking A. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Ooh.
down for
There's a
lunar
lot more
magic.
sun and moon
Yes,
shit
yes.
in Dragonlance.
I'm down.
Yeah.
And Dragon color, I think, matters in a different way in Dragonlance. I might be wrong about that. I think they're
Okay.
smarter too.
I
Sounds
gotta
good to me.
find. I gotta find the way to make friends with those cats, cause I want one of those adorable things.
Dragon monster.
So
Oh, can I use Tail Rider here? Damn it.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
Oh,
can.
I don't have it here for here. I guess not.
Oh,
Oh.
you don't.
Or Raider Rider, whatever.
So I really like cute things. Cute things make me happy.
That tail will poison you if it hits you.
Yes,
to know.
it is very deadly.
Yeah. And then I believe the jaws do paralysis damage. The
Oh,
jaws,
that's
the
right. He's
heads
got a
up.
little bit of both. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
What I wanted. You move? No.
Get back here, you chicken!
Mage of High Sorcery. When to be used. I know that. I think the Purple Dragon Knight or whatever the sub variant of it is called, is from.
Oh yeah, but they didn't.
A
do
lot
a
of
very good
Dragonlance is
job.
already baked into existing D&D. I forget like what all comes from that. It's basically just like an alternate version of. To me, it's always been like an alternate version of. Faerun.
Why the hell do I have mega nutrients and not a fucking antidote? God damn it.
Oh, I've got here.
Ooh, what is that?
Oh, fuck, that's why. Okay.
Oh shit! Is that Fulgur? Yeah, I love Fulgur Engine.
That's okay. That's okay. I know what I did now. My poison status shouldn't last very long, because... Yeah, full
Yeah, sure. I think Dragonlance is more like
Shocky
more
T-Rex.
war-based. I think like they coexist with dragons better, but there's a lot more faction wars because of it. Damn. Oh, he's down.
Yep, working on it. Uh-oh. Nope. There we go. There we go. Feel my wrath! There we go. Man, I love that combo.
I'll start working on that tail.
Yeah. Let's see, we're at 65% now anyway.
If I can just damage it, I might be able to.
Jeez.
Yeah. Damn, it's gotta be all Gnar.
I'm not gonna lie,
Oh, yeah.
I am digging piercing ammo.
Piercing ammo feels real good.
I know, right?
And spread ammo is undeniably good, even though it might not be your bag. It's really good for close quarters. It just makes
I
sense.
do like spread, yeah.
I hate
I used
it
to use
because
spread when I was doing 4U.
I'm mostly mid-range, is how I run. So like something where I don't have to be like right in its face.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you should try bow. Bow
I-
basically hangs out mid-range.
I keep meaning to. I just haven't like sat down and gotten used to the differences.
Think of it as you don't ever have to worry about what type of ammunition you did or didn't bring, because you can do all of them.
Oh, right.
Basically infinitely, so, but it's just really stamina heavy. Jeez!
Everything.
I'm telling you what, this Viper Kadachi is having a bad day.
I know,
He's
right?
getting destroyed by everyone else.
Every monster in the neighborhood's just like, fuck you, in particular. Oof, I am stumbling, bumbling, fumbling. Alright, we're at 29%.
Come on.
29% left.
Yeah, but that was like 2 seconds ago. Now we're down to 18. So,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, we do
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
think
damage, fellas.
We always get the guest hunters that always have like a
always
shit
do a
ton of
fuck
damage.
ton of
Yeah,
damage.
they're at like infinite hunter rank
But yeah,
level. Which
Nar
I
is
actually
easily doing half of the damage themselves. No,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
doing you've done 48% of the damage alone.
Whoa!
I'm just gonna fuck around on Bambaro for a little bit. Get out of here.
They're not gonna last very long.
Oh, sure, 4. Oh, that might kill him.
It might. He's at 2% right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stop attacking. See what happens. Whoa.
And now Bayo wants a piece.
Yeah, he's like, if I'm going out, I'm going out big. And even the popos are like, oh shit.
Oh fuck!
Damn, he hit him for 2,000 damage.
Yeah, man. They don't fuck around.
Got
Got
Oh,
it.
nice.
Nar was saying, or we were saying that Nar did like 48% of the damage.
Narwa, you did end up doing 46.52%.
How shitty
I did
was 4 damage?
30.85. Osprey, you did, you did 3.81%.
Yeah, I
Down
don't
here
have
with
a
us.
high rank weapon yet.
Oh shit. Oh.
Exactly. That's
Or
I mean that's
master
to be
rank.
expected. Yeah, it's fine.
How did he get down there that fast? I was just up here.
Oh, good. More mounted combat rules for D&D, Cheryl. Thank God, because like we kind
Honestly,
of
it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to do anything with mounted.
Oh, sucks to be you guys.
Oh, is this you, Black Knight? I didn't realize. We
Yeah.
have so many guest hunters that don't have the same name across accounts, so it's really hard to tell who's who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
That's an
rocking right
SS1.
now? You are working with. Oh, you're using the Fatalis stuff. Okay, that
I'm
makes
going
sense.
to sleep. Oh.
All right,
Sleep
y'all.
for the cutscene.
Well, that might be it for me. You guys are welcome to keep on going if you want, but I gotta go to fucking work in the morning, and I'm not happy
Nun
about it.
sollen wir?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just have some
I'm gonna get off.
cutscenes to get through, and then I'll hop off. It's just more
Poor shot.
cutscenes, like
Always more cuts.
I got a level 4
be that way
form
for a while.
yeah.
It's-
As far as stream goes, I will see you all like while this cutscene is going. I'm gonna just be like,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, it's not
I-
important. They don't care.
yeah. I will see you all when I see you all. Currently we're
Na,
basically
schau
like,
mal einer an.
once we can, we're getting a car and just heading out to Ohio because our lease is ending sooner than expected, so we
Sieht
don't
nicht
have a
der
current
Chef von unseren
plan.
Sorten aus?
So
Das
we
ist älter als die
we're a
Kommission
little
selbst.
underprepared. We've been kind of focusing on trying to condense our stuff to just like a carload, so we can just
Mhm.
take the car out east and hopefully things work out.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, so it's
See what you can do for you.
yeah, it's a lot of
Hm.
see how things
Schaut
shake
euch
out.
das hier an.
Hmm
Ich habe sowas noch nie gesehen.
You don't know until it happens.
Yep, and
Yeah.
I do not like that. I like having a plan. I
Diese
like
Handschrift.
having things laid out.
Du
I
erkennst sie?
Lange bevor die
neither of
Yeah.
us are really
aufbrach,
connected to
suchte
our
ein
family
Abenteurer
anymore, so
nach
we
der
don't really
neuen
have
Welt.
family as an option. So
Ich hoffte, dass sich unsere Wege
Yeah,
wieder
that's
kreuzen.
rough.
yeah,
Schauen wir mal.
so
Monster zeigen verstörendes
Oh, well, thanks everyone for hanging out
Ein Lied.
Mhm.
hunting with us.
Appreciate you guys.
This
We will
Ein Freund.
probably
cut-
catch you tomorrow with some Yeah,
This
with
cutscene was
some
so
Torture
fun.
Tuesdays. Ian's got to put up with Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain.
How has that been
Um,
going, by the way? I haven't been able to tune in for
he absolutely cannot respect the game, and it's funny as hell to watch it.
that.
Like, there's characters trying to do this really big, serious talk, like, boss, we gotta rebuild our forces. And he's like, tranquilizer to the face. Fuck you, and you, and you.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's like throwing people off the side of the base. It's funny.
Yeah, I started watching the first one, and then it was a little too much at the moment with the news I had been hearing. So I just kind of faded out
Yeah.
with that a little
Yeah.
bit. So, but yeah,
Von meinem Großvater.
Mhm.
Ich glaube, die sind gleich.
Yep.
Warte.
Anyway, guys, we will catch you next time. Join us tomorrow, and then I'm sure we'll have a couple more streams by the end of the week.
Wie finden wir zusammen?
Yeah, Black Knight, you're right. I think it's a great game, but yeah, it is single player only, especially now that they took all the online stuff kind of off and it wasn't even
Oh
on.
yeah.
Uns unmöglich
Like,
entgleiten.
the Metal Gear Online for 4 was a great idea, and then they stopped
Kleine,
doing it
komm mit mir
like
oder geh
immediately.
heim. Für
Yeah.
Selbstzweifel ist
Yeah, Shinny
Yeah.
says Metal Gear Solid 5 is Pokemon with Buck. That's what Portable Ops was for me.
Ich kann für dich
Hi, hello. Yes, he has. He doesn't know
Yes.
that he's.
Mit deiner
He doesn't.
Erlaubnis?
I don't think he knew that he was putting them in a good mood. He just decided to do it out of spite for like.
wait, what?
Like,
That
Oh,
it
when you're-
improves morale?
yeah, they're like, train with me, boss, and what they really mean is beat the shit out of me, and then they get up and they're like, thanks, boss, you're the best.
gut, eine Partnerin zu haben.
Like, they got some kinks to work through, I guess, but man,
Hier wohl fertig.
it's funny.
Gehen wir.
Yeah,
Viel Glück.
I
So
I might have to tune in depending on how packing's going.
okay.
This cutscene is almost over, I think. I hope.
Pass auf dich auf.
Apparently the handler is running off somewhere, with the tracker.
Oh, the old lady.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like the cutscene is finally over. So yeah, I will
Say
see
that.
you. I'll see all of you when I see all of you, and then I will like keep people updated as to like I'm still
The
alive.
Yeah, that sounds good. That
So
sounds good. All right,
see
y'all.
y'all.
We'll catch you later.